So, sir, that brings us to our final segment of the show. So it's quite an interesting segment where we take the help of internet this time.
Yes.
So I've googled certain frequently asked questions about homeopathy and diabetes, and you could maybe answer them for us. So the first question is, a very relevant question actually. Do homeopathic medicines increase the sugar level since they're sweet?
See, we use saccharum lactis, which is not a sugar, number one.
Exactly.
That will not come on. And apart from that, suppose homeopathic pills are given. They are 4 to 5 pills. That doesn't even increase 0.1 gram of the sugar.
Exactly.
This is a wrong notion. See, sugar is everything is sweet. We are not going to give you in grams and kgs. It is just 4 or 5 pills that the moment you put on the tongue, it dissolves there. If you feel so, you eat one portion of the idli less. It's sufficient. Okay? It's a very wrong notion. People should come out of this because they have asked me also. Doctor Saab, your medicines are sweet, made of sugar. Does it increase? That doesn't increase.
Almost everyone who don't know about homeopathy come up with this.
Some people also said, sir, my sugar has gone after taking your medicine. But the fact was, he had 2 bottles of whiskey for
that is neglected.
And that has increased it.
Right.
Then I said, nothing to do. It doesn't happen. This is not there. It's a wrong notion. And homeopathic doctors should remove this from the public's view.
Correct. Yes. So the second question, sir, I think you've already answered this, but again in detail, can homeopathy reverse insulin resistance?
Totally dependent, insulin dependent may not be possible. Some cases I might have done, some cases some doctors might have done. They are rare cases. But let us not claim that everything we do. But always keep a check. Suppose the patient responds very well and he doesn't need insulin tablets, but keep on monitoring every 6 months. The sugar should not go up and the patient should not land up in problems. So it is your responsibility. Those who want to, insulin dependent people who want to leave insulin, fine. Tablets, at least something should be maintained. So this let us take care of and let us not claim everything.
Right. So sir, the next question. What foods are to be avoided when taking homeopathic medicines for diabetes?
I have told you, number 1, J-U-N-C-K, junk food. The word junk itself is what to throw away and that you are throwing into the body. That you need to avoid. And then smoking, totally no. Alcohol, no. Healthy food, more, say 40% of uncooked food will be much better. For example, sprouts, fruits, juices, all these you can take cooked food for some time. Little rice, little chapati, little sabji, but take healthy food. And then the worst thing today is packed food. Anything you order from Zomato, Tomato, whatever it is, it is all packed. What they use, how they make, you are not aware of it. Only thing, it is very convenient, you put in the mouth. And when you put in the mouth, you gulp it. And people start, now I have seen people walking and eating. That should not be done. See, the entire body is working on your food. That sit down properly, have calm mind and eat the food. You take as if you are taking the puja prasadam. That could help you more. And when you are eating, don't talk. Because country politics, home politics, office politics, every politics comes on the dining table.
That time only.
Actually, your TV should be off, mobile should be at the other room, sit down, quietly eat.
So, sir, the next questions. Do homeopathy medicines expire?
Actually, if you see the potency medicines, when you 30, 200, 1M, 10M, hardly there is any expiry. Unless it is subjected to heavy heat, heavy shaking, heavy movements and all that. Otherwise, but mother tinctures, what we make, we give mother tincture drop forms. They may expire after some time. So a minimum standards of expiry is 5 years. They have kept it in India, Germany and other places. Only thing is that the crude medicines what we use, like Gymnema, Sylvester and Chelidonium or any of the mother tinctures what you give, that may expire after 5 years. Only thing, don't subject it to heavy light and heavy heat and heavy these things.
So, sir, one last question, and an important question actually at that, because in pregnancy, they do, like you said, there is gestational diabetes as well. So, can homeopathic medicines be taken by women during pregnancy?
Dr. Shalima, this is a wonderful and very good question. I would really appreciate the AYUSH TV also for putting this question, creating this question. Because many people have a notion that during pregnancy, no medicine should be taken. And that is 100% correct.
Yes, yes.
And that 100% correct means no medicine which is crude medicine, which is in material doses. Homeopathic medicines are not in material doses. In potency, that should be given. And I have seen many patients in my practice that when we give homeopathic medicine during pregnancy, for any complaint, let it be vomiting, let it be pains, let it be bleeding, all those things, that will be stopped without having hormonal effect on the body. Number two, the child that is born will be much more healthy. Though you can ask them, other child who was not under our care gets every time he gets some problem, kuch na kuch bimari, khansi, jukam. But with our medicine child is much better. Yearly once or twice he may get cough and all that, but he is very fit, mentally alert, and his sharpness of understanding things are much better if their patients are under our treatment during pregnancy. And the lady also will be, in many cases, a normal delivery happens instead of having so many things. See, give some time. If you permit me, I'll tell you one case.
Yes, sir.
In Punjab, when I was the principal, one of my very good fans, he came night 12 o'clock and he said, Sarji, you give some medicine, my daughter-in-law is in the hospital.
Okay.
I said, she is about to deliver and the pains are not coming. I said, but is it 12 o'clock you are coming here? Why don't you allow the CMO, that is Chief Medical Officer, said, if you don't allow us to operate, you take away the patient. So I forcibly held them and said, give me half an hour. And I said, why don't you do? No, he said, you give some medicine. And I gave medicine. Believe me, he went and gave, every 1 hour he gave it. At 3 o'clock morning, the lady delivered a normal child, very healthy child. This happens. Okay. See, many homeopaths also might have seen this, but this happened with me. I still remember. And that person's name is Surendra Sood.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So this happens, and pregnancy, no medicine can be taken, but this medicine should be taken for all the problems, for good, healthy child and mother. And even after pregnancy, after delivery, there are so many things happen with the mother. All those things can be helped with the homeopathy. Contraction of uterus, less flow, and proper milk. This is one basic problem. Milk is not coming. You can give homeopathy.
Yes.
And sometimes the child doesn't take milk. Mother's milk, child doesn't take. You can give homeopathy medicine where it takes. This is my experience, what we had. And many of my colleagues might have also experienced this.
Right. So not just for diabetes, but in general?
In general,
yes. Okay, sir. So thank you so much. With that, we come to the end of today's episode. So thanks a lot, sir.
Let us not thank the AYUSH TV also for creating this wonderful program.
Yes, for sure.
I thank everyone. Thank the cameraman, thank the sound recorder, and great thanks to you for putting wonderful questions.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us today, sir. Yes. So with that, we come to the end of today's episode. We'll see you in the next episode, and until then, you take care.